Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here from Vloggers on the Loose. We're in a place called Bells Rapids. Now Bells Rapids is in the suburb of Brigadoon, which is about a 35 to 40 kilometers northeast of Perth. And it's a beautiful spot out here. You can see the water over here in the background. In winter this gets a little bit rougher because obviously it's raining and there's a lot of water around, but we're here in April, so it's a little bit calmer. So we'll go for a walk around Bells Rapids and show you a lot of things around here. So follow us and we'll take you around. So you can see that beautiful hill over there, guys, with all the grass trees over there. It's the ones with the black stumps and the greenery on top. They're called grass trees. And a lot of nice granite in the hills over there. A few ducks walking around and going for a swim in the water. Water's looking quite good for this time of the year. There hasn't been rain in Perth for a while. I think we got about 30 mils on the weekend, and that was the first in a long time. So we're out here just checking out what that 30 mils of rain has done, and it certainly made the river flow a little bit. Actually, this is actually part of the Swan River, by the way. The Swan River stretches a long way. This is going up into the hills in Brigadoon, as I said. Now we'll put a map on the screen for you where this place is, but it is a beautiful place over here. As you can see, the water's flowing nicely and the hills are looking very green. And we're over here amongst all these little rocks, guys, and this will actually get filled up with water in winter time. But it's all dried out now at the moment. And check this tree out over here. Look at this tree, it's pretty cool. It's all dead, but it looks like a bit of a work of art over there. And all these beautiful rocks out here. Smooth, really smooth rocks, looks really good. And then of course you've got the water over there in the background, and that sound is the water. We're just going to make our way through here to the bridge. There's a bridge over there somewhere, and we'll head to that bridge and cross that bridge and show you guys what it looks like from above on the bridge. So we'll keep walking through here. Some interesting trees out here and rock formations. And the aeroplanes actually go across here because the airport's about 20 kilometers south of here, the international airport. So the planes go fairly low down here. We have heard a few before. And we've just made our way up to one of the paths leading to that bridge, and we're just showing you the view from this path over here of the river down there, and the nice tree over here in front of us. Check this tree out. This is pretty cool. That trunk looks good, and there's a lot of wildflowers out here. They're not in bloom at the moment, but we'll just show you a view from on top, from this path that we're walking along. And you can probably, I don't know if you can pick up the bridge over there. The bridge is just over there. You can see it, and the water looks like it's flowing fairly well. Now we're further up this pathway here, guys, and just look at that breathtaking view over there. where the clouds meet the hill over there. It looks spectacular. And a lot of granite in that hill, and a lot of native plants. There'd be kangaroos in there and all sorts of stuff, but we haven't seen any kangaroos yet. Okay, so we're making our way down this steep incline here, hoping not to slip, because this is like gravel track. It's quite steep. There's no steps going down. And then we'll, whoops, I nearly slipped there. And then we'll get to the bridge. And as you can see to your left here, all that rock formation over there poking out. That actually gets covered in water in the winter time when it's buckling down with rain. Have a look at this, guys, behind me over here. You can see we're on the bridge now, by the way, and it's a pretty good bridge, pretty long. You can see all the on the left hand side over here, you can see all the froth in the water, and that's just caused by the fast flowing water down the rocks and that. And to the right over here, you can see it's flowing fairly good over here, over the rocks over here. And you can see some idiots graffitied the rocks over there. Not very good, because you want to keep the natural stuff in its natural state, not mess it up with graffiti. But anyway, they'll probably be back and do some more. So to the right over here, guys, you can see the hills over there. Actually, there's a 360-degree view of these hills. They look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'll just spin the camera right around and show you the 360-degree view. We're smack bang in the middle of all this, on the bridge, crossing the Swan River at RAPIDS in Brigadoon in Western Australia. How good's that? Close to Perth, so if you're a visitor to Perth, you can make your way down here. Check how the water's flowing over here, guys. It's flowing pretty fast, and we haven't seen rain in a while. So imagine when it rains, what'll happen? All these rocks over here will be covered in water. Actually, it's pretty good the way it is now, because at least you can see the rocks and you can see what will be under there when it does actually rain. And you wouldn't want to be in that water. So this bridge will probably be about 100 meters long, I'd say. Now guys, as you can see, they're doing a bit of restoration work to the old bridge over here. It's all made out of timber, by the way, this bridge. And where they've marked these pieces of wood, they're ones earmarked to come out. So they'll be pulled out. And if you have a look here, this one here is brand new. That one's gone in. So there's still a few with crosses on that are earmarked to come out. And along here they've replaced part of the bridge also, because you can see the old part down there to your right. The old part over here, which will probably eventually come out. So this here where my foot is, that's the new part over there, and that there's the old part, and I'm assuming that'll come out because they've started a new part on that end also. Okay guys, there are a few signs over here. This one here says seasonally inundated, probably gets flooded over here in the winter. Then you've got a river walk over here. It's a 20 meter walk uphill, which is that way. We'll probably go for that one because you've got a few more signs over here, and the long walk is further up that way, and then you've got a goat walk circuit which is 3 kilometers. So, and a river walk return 2.5. So we'll probably go to that one, I think, the river walk return. So we're just going for a bit of a walk along this trail over here, and you see a lot of vegetation over here. To the left the river is there, you can see it, I'm not sure. We're just going to stop over here and I'll point out what these grass trees are, for those of you who are unfamiliar. This is called a grass tree. Now it's got the black trunk over here, which looks like it's burnt, but it's not. That's the way it is. And it's got these spiky things here, which can't really, you can break them. They're pretty soft. And then it's got some of the more mature ones have got that thing poking out the middle there, and that's where the seeds from. That's the seeds in there. So these things grow fairly big, but it takes a long time, hundreds of years to get to a decent size. You can't buy them at plant nurseries. They weren't allowed to be taken from the bush, but these days only specialist nurseries can take them from the bush, and you can buy them. For a specimen about this size here, might set you back $1,000 Australian dollars, so they're not cheap. And to regrow them, replant them, they could be temperamental and they could die because they don't like a lot of water. But when you start growing them, first give it a lot of water, and then after that ease up the water, because it is a native species. That's a beautiful specimen there, guys, of the grass tree. Check that out, pretty tall, and the river in the background over there, which looks nice. Just got an aeroplane whizzing past. Don't know if you can see that, guys, but there's been a few coming past. Now they're fairly low around here because we're actually quite high up. And they'll all be heading to the airport, international or domestic airport. Now, bushfires actually do come through here every now and then, and it actually gets out of control sometimes. You can see over here, a bushfire has come through here, and you can see the stump here is black. That tree over there is black. and there's a few in there, but that probably happened last year sometime. So you don't want to be around when a bushfire comes through here or anywhere in the bush in Perth, because it gets pretty bad. And have a look at this, guys. These are irresponsible dog owners, like I said, not picking up the dog poo behind them. Not good, because I nearly trod in that, so that's not good. Now when there's a total fire ban in place in Perth, this park will probably be closed off to the public, so you won't be able to get in here anyway. But just be aware of bushfires around the place in summertime. So this path is getting us a little bit closer to the river. It is the river walk. We'll just keep walking and see what we come across. Hopefully there's no snakes out here, because there would be snakes. There would also be kangaroos in here. Brigadoons full of kangaroos. So we're just heading along this path over here and seeing what's up ahead as we meander our way through. And you can see the river, guys. We're getting quite close to it now. We were actually on that side there before. We passed those vans over there. Those are some people camping over there. And they were just making their breakfast or lunch as we walked past. And it smelled pretty good. And now we're completely opposite them on the other side of the river. As you can see, guys, the bridge is down there. It's over there. That's where we came across, and we've walked right around, and we're coming down again to this part of the river over here, and you can see how beautiful it is over here, flowing over the rocks and that. Looks pretty good. Well, this will actually be spectacular when there's more rain over here in winter, and this will be flowing really, really good. But at the moment it's flowing fairly well. I quite like it like this. You can see all the rock then when it's like this. Now we're just walking through another little narrow pathway, which is much closer to the river. And we're just going to see where this one takes us. I must say one thing, this park is kept very clean, apart from the dog excrement in some areas, which I put down again to irresponsible dog owners. So guys, if you're going to bring your dogs down, at least pick up their shit, because it's not good if someone tramps in dog shit. I mean, even a dog owner would have to agree with that one. Here we go through this little narrow pathway, guys, and the trees are a little bit green over here for this area, maybe because it's closer to the river, but there are a few dead ones there, and they make quite a good bit of art, I guess. Looking at them, they look quite good. And the river seems to have been sort of going in slow-mo over there. Looks like it's slowed right down to nothing, just about. I'm also looking down as I'm walking, just in case there's any snakes. I just noticed a few big bull ants walking along making their way along the path. You don't want to be bitten by one of them, because these bull ants have got quite a nasty bite to them. As we make our way down this path, you can hear a lot of birds chirping away. They sound quite good, all happy birds out there. Why not? You've got a nice environment to be living in. Another aeroplane going over us. You can see it up there. Look at the bark on this tree, guys. It's sort of come away over there. It looks like it's been burnt and then coming away from the tree. That'll eventually fall off, and that nice trunk of that tree will be exposed. But the tree is dead by the looks of it. So this is a bit of Australian outback or wilderness close to the city. And we're just coming, we're about 50 metres away from that bridge that we crossed before. So we'll cross the bridge again, because we're parked on the other side there. So it was quite a good walk through this area of Brigadoon called Bell's Rapids. I probably lost a couple of kilos, which is good. I need to. Well, as you can see, guys, we're heading along this path over here. Now it is quite rocky, as you can see the rocks over here on the path. So if you're not able-bodied or in a wheelchair or something like that, you don't really want to come along here, because you won't make it. So you can see the bridge over there. That's where we'll be heading shortly, to cross that bridge. And just check out all the rock formation over here in the river, how it juts out. Doesn't that look good? With the water cascading over it in some areas. Now these rocks right in front of us here, they'll be covered in water in winter time, when it's raining, when there's heavy rainfall. And it does look spectacular, but it looks really good now also to see what's actually under there when it will eventually be covered in water. Hey guys, so we're going to end this video now, because we're back at the bridge over here. So we'll just go halfway on the bridge and then we'll wind it up, show you if the water's changed or anything, which I doubt. And we'll wind up the video shortly. Remember guys, please don't forget to subscribe and like as we head across this bridge over here at Bell's Rapids. Another video from Vloggers on the Loose. So please don't forget to subscribe and like, and I hope you like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.